When you think of the ultimate warriors of the Bible, your mind immediately goes to David standing over the giant Goliath. Or Samson, pulling down a pagan temple with his bare hands. But Scripture hides a name that should be written in the halls of martial history. A man so lethally efficient, so fiercely loyal, that he didn't just serve a king, he protected him when everyone else fled. This is the story of Jashobeam. The most dangerous man in the Bible you've never heard of. To understand Jashobeam, you have to understand the times. David was a warrior king, but even kings need bodyguards. David surrounded himself with an elite special forces unit known simply as the Mighty Men. Within this deadly group, there was an inner circle. The best of the best. They were called the Three. And Jashobeam? He was their captain. In the second book of Samuel, chapter 23, we get a terrifying glimpse into why this man held the title of chief. The setting is bleak. The Philistine army has swarmed the land. Israel's regular soldiers are retreating, panicked and overwhelmed. The defensive line is collapsing. Most men look at an advancing army and see death. Jashobeam looked at them and saw a challenge. With his back against the wall and his king to protect, Jashobeam refused to yield an inch of ground. The Bible records the event with staggering, brutal simplicity. It says Jashobeam raised his spear against 800 men and killed them all in a single encounter. One man. 800 enemy soldiers. It wasn't a battle, it was a human fortress standing against a tide of steel. By the time the dust settled, the enemy force was shattered, and one man remained standing. History forgot his name, but God didn't. Jashobeam's story isn't just about physical strength, it's about a deeper truth. When you are fully aligned with God's purpose, it doesn't matter how heavily the odds are stacked against you. It doesn't matter if you are outnumbered 800 to 1 by your debts, your anxieties, or your enemies. Because with God on your side, a single faithful soul becomes an unbeatable majority. You don't need a crowd to win the battle, you just need the courage to stand your ground. If this story reminded you of the power of faith, hit that like button, subscribe for more untold biblical truths, and drop a comment below. What's the biggest giant you're facing today? We can pray about it together. Matthew 18 verses 19 to 20. I read, "Again I say unto you, that if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father which is in heaven. For where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there am I in the midst of them." God bless you.